everybody, welcome back to another vlog. We've got the cottage loaf hairstyle going on today. I've been out for a run this morning. I came back and had some breakfast and I figured I would just do another kind of day in the life in isolation vlog. I have no idea what I'm going to do today other than the fact that we're about to do some yoga in the living room because I need to stretch out because my hips ache from running. So we're going to do that now. Hello. It is now 2 o'clock and I've hardly vlogged any of my day. I just did lunch and we had a cheese and pickle toastie, which was delicious. And now I feel like putting some makeup on, so I'm just going to do that quickly, but I probably won't film it because I've done that a lot. In my vlogs I feel like it might be boring, but I do feel like doing faux freckles, so I'll show you my makeup when it's done. That's better. I feel more human now. Let me stand you on something because my arm is aching and I can't be bothered. Hold on. Yeah, I can't be bothered to get my Gorilla Pod out to hold you on, so I've been trying to hold the camera, but that gives you like major arm ache. But anyway, I feel much better now. I've got makeup on. I was having an ugly day today. Girls will understand. And I just really felt like doing my makeup as well. So I've just done really basic makeup, to be honest. I've literally used 2 eyeshadow colours. And I did faux freckles. Can you see them? How cute. I felt like having little cute freckles. And I actually put like a bit of bronzer and blusher on my nose as well to add to the cutesy look with the freckles. So I'm quite happy I've done that. That kept me amused. I'm not feeling very motivated today, so I don't really know what to do. I'm kind of tempted to literally sit on the sofa with a cup of tea and watch a Harry Potter, which I realise is not great vlog content for you, but it's a realistic day in the life. I had a very motivated day yesterday and today I'm just not feeling it. And then I do want to bake, but I'm trying to be healthy, so I'm trying to weigh up, should I bake because I feel like doing it, or should I be good and not do it? I feel like I'm going to end up doing it, but I can't be bothered yet, to be fair. Mum's out walking the dogs. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you actually. Let's do that quickly. Oh, I tidied my room yesterday. It's an absolute mess again already. I did like literally a really tiny Boohoo order online because I just wanted a couple of extra bits for work basically. So yeah, especially as I've lost a bit of weight recently, and at work I quite like wearing like skirts and dresses with tights rather than trousers. I just find it comfier and prefer to do that, whereas in my casual wear I'm always in jeans, and if I am in a dress then it's with my big chunky boots. So I thought I'd show you quickly what I got, and I might even try them on for you. Just tidying up my room quickly because it's annoying me how messy it is. I can't relax. So the first thing I picked up, I literally got this all from Boohoo. They had a sale anyway. Hang on, I've got hair stuck to my lip gloss. Oh, hate that feeling, especially as I don't know where it's coming from. My freckles are a bit big, you know, but my pencil has kind of gone dry, so it's hard to get them on there. Okay, this hair, seriously, it's testing my patience. Oh my god, I think I got it. Nah. Got it. God, isn't that the worst? Right, I got tights, but not just any old tights. They are, oh, that's what I was saying. So I got it online on Boohoo, and oh, totally wrong mirror. They had a massive sale on anyway, so a few of the items I was watching had reduced right down, and then I got a code that was like an extra 10% off, so I got this stuff for like a silly price. I literally got 3 items for about 15 quid. But these are the tights, they're polka dot ones. I just thought they'd look really cute with an all black outfit, but that kind of breaks it up a bit, so that I've got a skirt, which I actually got from Boohoo as well, and I usually wear like a roll neck top tucked into it. I thought that would be nice with my spotty tights and some boots or something. So these were actually like the most expensive item, and I think they were about £5. It was literally like, yeah, something like that, maybe £5.30, something random. Then I got this little A-line checkered skirt. Again, I just thought that would be nice with a black roll neck or jumper. tucked in. I don't know if that's going to fit. It probably, the only trouble I have with some boohoo skirts is that they're very short, like they're not designed for tall people at all. And I'm not even that tall, like I'm 5'7", it's not like I'm 6'5" for Christ's sake, but they do come up quite short on me. The other thing is this dress I've been watching for a little while, and it's been in the sale for £7.50 anyway, and I went on after payday and I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to get that, and it was reduced down to like £4.80, so I literally got this for like, I'm sure it's under £4 or about £4 by the time I got, no, it's like £4.32 by the time I got my extra 10% off, and it's in this like rust colour, burnt orange, and it's just a roll neck ribbed midi dress, and it's got little splits up the side. So I'm going to try those all on quickly now just so you can see what they're like, and if I actually like them. I may potentially end up hating them, but never mind. I'm going to put the tights on and then just try both on with the tights. So I know that my checkered skirt is not going to go with my spotty tights, but never mind. Okay, so this is the skirt. Actually, is it better in this mirror? Probably not. The material's a bit weird. It's almost like a bit static, so it kind of clings to you. But it's cute, I like it, and it's actually an okay length as well. It's kind of easier to show you all round like this, but yeah, it's not too short, which is great. It's just a bit of a funny material, but that's fine. I'll get over that, and I did put my roll neck on with it in the end just to make it look okay. I've also got the spotted tights on as well, actually. This is them. Don't know if you can see better. I really like how they look. I think they're quite cute. Obviously I would not wear them with this skirt. I'm gonna literally change my skirt and show you how I would wear the tights. And I would wear it with either some boots like this, so I'll quickly pop them on and show you. So this is with like heeled boots. I just think it looks quite nice and breaks up my outfit a bit. Or I would wear it with my DMs, which I'm going to try them on quickly with now as well. And this is how it looks with my DMs, which I actually think I prefer, but this is like a little bit of a more casual look. But I just really like the tights. I think they're cute and cool and they break it up. I would probably also wear this with my normal school shoes as well. School shoes! Oh dear, work shoes I meant. Bloody hell, I've gone back 12 years. But yeah, I'd probably wear them with my normal work shoes. The only other thing I've got to try on is that dress, so I shall do that now quickly. Okay, so this one I'm not really sure on. The material is a little bit funny, and it's actually not hugely flattering on the hips, makes me look quite square. I've cinched it in with a belt, which has helped a little bit, but I just don't think it's, yeah, that well made. I've tried to style it sort of how I would wear it. I kept the tights on. I actually quite like the tights with it, but the other thing is the split comes up very high on the side to the point where you can see like this part of the tights. Not sure what it's called, but yeah, so I think this one will be going back. I'm not really too impressed with that one, and the material just feels quite cheap. I mean, I know I only paid like whatever it was, £4.50 for it, but at full price these were like 15 quid, so I wouldn't be very happy if I had paid that amount for it. See what I mean? It's like really big around the waist and then quite tight around the hips. It's just not, yeah, not very well made, so that's going to be going back. I'm going to think about whether to keep the skirt or not, and I'm definitely keeping the tights. So, and to be fair, the tights were the main thing I wanted, if I'm honest, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, the other two, I do like the skirt, but it's just that, like, because it's a static-y kind of material, it seems to go a bit weird, so I don't know if I'm just keeping it for the sake of it and whether I'll actually wear it or not. But this dress is definitely going back, which is a shame because I love the colour, but never mind. So I just tried the skirt on again and I've decided I am going to keep it. I do like it. And now I'm literally, Mum's out walking the dogs at the moment, I'm literally just gonna plonk myself on the sofa. Well, I'm not going to, I have, and yeah, watch a film of some sort, because that's all I feel like doing today. I'm actually back in work tomorrow as well, which I kind of can't wait to do. 5 days of quarantine has been like, it's nice because I've got stuff done, and I've made sure I stay busy, but I just feel very lucky that, because where we are, we're not able to work from home, but they've done it in like a shift rota and have split our office into teams so that we're able to still socially distance whilst at work. And to be honest, I'm actually so grateful for that, because it's nice to just get out of the house and still have a little bit of routine and structure to your week, even though like my days are changing and it's all over the place. At least I know that I'm going into work on such and such day, and can get on with stuff to do and still use my brain a bit, because yeah, I struggle just for one day. Like today I'm feeling a bit blech because I haven't got any motivation, and I always feel a bit bad, or usually a bit fed up if I don't do anything, which is why I got up and did my run this morning, because at least I've done that and a little bit of yoga, and that's kind of helped me. But now, yeah, I'm literally just gonna sit and watch a film and chill out for a bit, and then yeah, just see what I fancy doing later, basically, because I'm just not feeling doing anything in particular. Like, I don't even know what film I'm gonna watch. It's just one of those days where I can't make a decision. I don't know what to do with myself, but at least I'm lucky and grateful to have my health and to be safe and in my home. I'm not complaining. It's just, you know, I'm sure everyone like is climbing the walls now in quarantine. But yeah, I also really want some sweets, and I did actually do an order online with, I don't know why I just played around my hair, because now I've just moved it all about. But yeah, I actually did an order online with Vegan All Sorts to try their sweets, because there's loads of sweets that I can't get and eat normally, like the ones in the shops, but they've got their vegan version, so I'm very excited to have like fizzy cola bottles and stuff. So hopefully that'll turn up within the next couple of days. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now and watch a film if I ever decide what to watch. Hello everybody, it has actually been nearly 2 weeks since the last clip that I vlogged. If I'm completely honest, I just really have not felt like vlogging at all. I think it was the Wednesday that I last spoke to you. I'm sure it was, yeah, excuse the state of me. Pretty sure I say that every vlog. Pretty sure I say that every vlog. At least I'm a little bit more tanned and I've got me little frecks out, that's something. But my hair is its usual gorgeous state. I'm going to set you up on a tripod because I'm getting arm ache. That's better, much better. Oh, it's a bit wonky. There we go, that'll do. Yeah, quite honestly, I really was not in the mood that Wednesday to vlog. I think it's just because my routine, like everyone's, has just been all over the place. And I've just really not been in the mood to pick up the camera, so I'm not going to force myself to do it, because it would end up being like really crap content for you guys, because I'd just be doing it for the sake of it. So I think the last thing you saw was me trying on all the Boohoo stuff, if I remember rightly. So yeah, I thought I would just, like, that doesn't make up to much of a vlog, so I feel like vlogging this little bit that I'm about to do, so I figured I would just show you what I'm doing. It's actually Easter Sunday, so happy Easter everyone. I mean, by the time it's edited and whatnot, it's way past Easter, but I hope you all had a nice day, whatever you ended up doing. I mean, hopefully staying at home, but you know, I hope you got to speak to your family and loved ones and stuff, because it's quite a family time, isn't it? But obviously that makes things a little bit difficult at the moment. But I'm going to cook a nice dinner for Mum and I. We had a delicious breakfast, if I may say so myself. The other day I made a chocolate chip banana loaf, and it was really yummy. And I did 2 slices warmed up with yogurt, strawberries, maple syrup, a little bit of Nutella and some mini eggs. I did the same yesterday, but today's was an Easter edition because I had mini eggs and chocolate sauce. Yesterday it was no mini eggs and just a bit of melted peanut butter drizzled on the top, which was delicious also. But that's pretty much all we've eaten today, because we had it quite late. I did it when I got back from my run. I'm on week 3 of Couch to 5k now. I did my first run of week 3 today. It's hard, but I also felt really good once I finished it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna do like a vegetarian stew and veggie dumplings for dinner, and I figured I'd like show you what I'm chucking in the stew, or casserole, whatever you want to call it, and how I make veggie dumplings without suet. And it's just with stuff I've got in the cupboard. It's actually a really easy, simple recipe, and obviously, you know, if you can't get out or you're using up the stuff that's in your cupboard, then you may well have this stuff. I also feel like making a crumble for dessert, so we're gonna be having a little Easter feast. But first I'm gonna just chop up some veggies ready for the casserole. So I will change the view now and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I have chopped my veg. I've literally got broccoli, onion, carrots and chunks of celery in there. Quite often I would just pop some chopped veggie sausages in there, but I'm actually going to do it with some cannellini beans today, because beans actually work really well in stews and casseroles and stuff. So I figured, yeah, I would just chuck that in, and then I'll show you how I like season it and what I do for the sauce and whatnot. I'm literally going to chuck these in with the water as well. For seasoning, I've got this lazy garlic, and I'm literally going to do, well, this is probably a heaped teaspoon or half a tablespoon, whatever you want. I'm going to just pop that in there. I also like to pop in some pink Himalayan salt, some pepper, and just give it all a bit of a mix round. Now this, you can get these anywhere, but this is one from Aldi, and it tells you how to make it up. It's just a sausage casserole dried recipe, but it is okay for vegetarians and okay to use with veggie sausages. So I'm literally gonna tip this sachet in. Oh, if I can open it. Oh my word. And then 300 ml of cold water. Give it all a stir round. I'm also going to add in a tin of plum tomatoes. You could do chopped or plum, or whichever you fancy. And then I sort of filled the tin 3/4 of the way, just to get the rest of the tomato-ness from the edge of the can, and also to add a bit of extra water to it, because I want my veggies to be completely covered because I'm not pre-cooking them. And then I like to add a little bit of Worcester sauce, just a few dabs, and then I like to add a little bit of rosemary, and a little bit of thyme. This is probably about half a teaspoon each, something like that. Just give it another mix again. Then I'm going to add in a couple of bay leaves, and I think I'll possibly need a little bit more salt and pepper. So I'll probably leave that to sort of cook through on about 170 for half an hour, and then I will pop my dumplings in and put them in for another 25 minutes. But at the half an hour point, if my sauce hasn't thickened enough, because obviously I've added extra liquids, I'll just add either you can add corn flour to thicken the sauce, or I like to just add some gravy granules, to be honest, and that helps thicken it as well. Or you can even get sauce thickening granules, so whatever you like to do, just do that if the sauce isn't thick enough for you. But I want it to be runny enough that it's still kind of, we can pour it on mash. Now for the dumplings. So I'll read you the recipe quickly now. You're going to need 100 grams of self-raising flour, 50 grams of butter, 50 grams of grated cheddar cheese or mature cheddar cheese, and then you can use either mixed herbs, thyme, rosemary, fresh or dried. I'm using dry because I don't have fresh, and I'm kind of doing my own measurements, but there is an actual recipe that I follow, and I will put that all down below as well. But yeah, I thought I'd tell you the recipe quickly before I film me actually making them. So that is the dumpling mix done. You probably saw I added an awful lot of rosemary, but that's smart. Don't, shall I put my teeth in? That doesn't matter. I like it quite herby. All I've got to do now is add 2 tablespoons of water, and that will form a dough. And ta-da, that is done. That recipe should make 6 dumplings. I don't need to do that yet, so I'm just going to set it to one side until I'm ready to roll them into balls. Oh, I've got a bit of dumpling mixture on my lens. Cute. Yeah, until I'm ready to roll them into balls and pop them into the stew. I'm just going to cover it and pop it to one side for now. I'm just going to tidy up this mess, and then I will be back to make my crumble. It's crumble time. I haven't got any cooking apples. I'm literally just going to peel and chop 2 normal apples. They work just fine. They might just take a little bit longer to cook, yeah, but you can use normal apples, or you can get bags of frozen apple slices. So if you have that, then you could use that, but I'm not going to film me peeling this because it takes like 2 seconds, and I'm sure you all know how to peel a bloody apple. So I'm just going to quickly peel and chop those and stick them in a saucepan. I want my crumble to be apple and blueberry, so I'm just going to chuck in some frozen blueberries. I actually prefer these to fresh blueberries, to be honest, because I think they taste way better. You get much more of a flavour. So I'm not going to weigh them out. I'm literally just going to sprinkle a few in until I think it's the right amount. You could obviously do whichever fruit you want. You could do apple and blackberry. Apple and strawberry would be quite nice and a bit different. You could just get the bags of summer fruits and do that. But so this is what my saucepan's looking like. This is just for me and Mum, so I don't want to go too overboard. And I'm just going to add a little splash of water, literally like a tiny bit of water, just so it's enough to cover the bottom of the pan and be, you know, like a couple of millimeters deep. And I'm just going to leave that to simmer on a really low heat. I'm also going to just sprinkle in a tiny little bit of sugar. I would actually normally put lemon juice as well, to be honest, because it adds like a bit of tartness along with the sweetness of the fruit, but I don't have any. I used my last lemon last night, which is very annoying. I'm literally just going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar in. That's probably about a tablespoon's worth. I can adjust the sweetness later on if I feel like it needs more, but obviously apples are quite sweet anyway, so I'm hoping that we won't need too much sugar, and I don't like it when it's too sweet either. Just mixed that all together, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it on a low heat, but keep an eye on it. I may need to add a little bit more water as I go, but I'll just keep an eye on it and see how it is, and then adjust as I need to. Obviously also you put sugar in the topping as well, so yeah, I don't want it to be too sweet. So crumble mixture is made. It was literally 50 grams of butter, 100 grams of self-raising, no, that's an absolute lie, 100 grams of plain flour. Now this is the bit that you can really have fun and add your flavours. I'm going to add 50 grams of demerara sugar. You could add just like normal caster sugar, but I want demerara sugar because it gives like that extra little bit of crunch, which I really like. You could add golden caster sugar for kind of a more caramelly flavour. I'm also going to add some flaked almonds. I was hoping I actually had ground almonds, but I think I'm going to kind of like break these in half and sprinkle them in just for a little bit of extra texture and crunch, and also a little bit of nutty flavour. I will weigh it just so you know sort of roughly how many I put in, but I'm literally just like crumbling it into the mixture. In fact, I'll show you. So I'm literally kind of just crushing them in my hand and breaking as I go. If there's any whole ones, I might like pick them out and break them in half, but I'm not too fussed. I just want them to be, you know, in there, and it's nice to have different sizes. So it literally wasn't much at all. I
think that's enough, and that is 15 grams. I'm just going to quickly and lightly mix that through with my hands. Now I'm going to add 50 grams of Demerara sugar. Whoops, or 52 because I got a bit carried away. And then again, just quickly and lightly mix that through because I don't want to press that together. And you can kind of just do this. And again, I'm just going to set that aside until I'm ready to pop it on the crumble, and then I'll put that in the oven for about 25 minutes. You could literally add whatever you wanted to it. You could add desiccated coconut. You could have like any type of sugar that you want to add. You could add nutmeg, cinnamon, mixed spice, whatever you like. Ground almonds, normal almonds, any sort of nuts that you like to add in. Literally, the world is your oyster. It's your recipe, so you do what you want. But yeah, it's just nice to mix it up and have that option. I'm just stirring my fruit. I just tried a little bit of the sauce from my fruit and it tastes bloody good. It's like the right amount of sweetness and tartness. This is how it's looking currently. I'm a messy person when I cook, by the way. I will tidy this up after, but it's I think that is probably done. It's got like the nice amount of sauce, and the apple is soft now. I can feel with the wooden spoon. Because it's only 2 of us, it's quite a small portion, so it's not really enough to put into a crumble dish. So instead I'm going to use this little individual kind of pie dish that we use for like shepherd's pie and all sorts. I'm just going to pop the fruit into there. Perfect amount for that little dish. I'm literally going to let the fruit cool, and then I'll pop the crumble topping on, and then when it's ready I will pop it in the oven. It is 6 o'clock now, so I'm going to put my casserole in for about half an hour, and then I can pop the dumplings in. My casserole dish has a lid, and I'm going to pop it in with the lid for the first half an hour, and then I'll take it off for the last half an hour so that the sauce thickens. I've popped that in the middle of the oven, and it was preheated to 180, so I will be back in half an hour and let you know what I'm doing. Okay Google, set timer for half an hour.
Okay, 30 minutes, starting now.
Thanks, hun. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm back like literally 2 seconds later from when I last spoke to you, but I have to just tell you something. So the other day Mum accidentally put our oven glove on the hob and burnt, and I was just stood here, I thought, what's that funny smell? I've gone and done it too. So we're a right couple of twats, like mother like daughter, eh? I just want to show you that quickly because it's quite funny. Anyway, speak to you soon. So that is the dumplings portioned and popped into the stew. I'm going to, oh, my oven. Gonna pop that in for another 25 minutes for those to cook and the stew to continue cooking. Then this is the fruit cooled down. I'm just gonna put the, mate, this oven, seriously, it tests my patience. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop the topping on the crumble now because that's had like half an hour to cool down, and I'll show you what that looks like, and then it'll be dishing up when I next see ya. And that is that, done and ready to go. Oh, well timed microwave. Oh, all right. This is the casserole and the dumplings are done, or the stew, whatever you want to call it. It's looking yummy. And we're going to have it with mash as well because it's Easter Sunday, so we're doubling the carbs. And dinner is served. Dished up like a dinner lady, and I can't be bothered to wipe the edge because that would be purely for the video because I wouldn't usually bother, so I'm not going to. And we're going to wash it down with a glass or 2 of Prosecco, and I think it's hot because I can hear Mum sounding like Darth Vader. And this is pudding, which looks bloody delicious if I may say so myself. We didn't have any custard or cream, so I managed to find some Halo Top cookies and cream, ice cream. So that will do. Hello everybody. This is weird, I don't look like me today.
I mean, maybe I do to you guys, but to me I look different. I don't know why. Also, my face looks a totally different colour to my neck, but I promise you it isn't. I have gone ham with the blusher though. I won't lie. Got my faux frecks again. Can you see them? Just about. But my real frecks are coming through, but I've just like gone over the top of them because obviously once I put foundation on, it kind of hides them a bit. Whoa, that pigeon frightened me. So yeah, I draw them back on top. I think it looks cute. I love it. I don't know why I look so... Well, no, maybe I do look this... Oh, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I only came on here to round off the video and I've ended up waffling, as always. But yeah, I'm just editing this video and realised that I didn't film an outro. Shocker. Not very good at this outro shiz, am I? Yeah, so I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all safe and well and looking after yourselves. Sending you lots of love and positive vibes, hopefully. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.